This is Dr. Ravi Sarpalli. I'm the Director, Center for Innovation and Incubation, Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering, and also founder, Inspire to Innovate Storytelling Movement. This center established on Jan 1st, 2011, and this January we successfully completed 10 years. The goal of this center and Inspire to Innovate Storytelling Movement is to inspire every student through a positive storytelling. Now let me talk about how do we achieve this. We're using both pull mechanism as well as push mechanism. Let me talk about the pull mechanism to start with. As part of the pull mechanism, we try to scan all 196 countries' newspapers and try to cull out some of the best possible, best impactful, best positive stories around the world. And then we cull out some idea around it and do a little analysis around that particular idea and develop a small story in an epistolary format and send it to all students across our campus, be it a Twitter or be it a WhatsApp, be it a Telegram, be it a Signal, or be it a LinkedIn, or be it a Blogspot. It is not just our 5,000 students, we are also trying to reach more than 20,000 students across India so that we have a better reach, better network, better access to the various other ideas across our India as well. Now you might question, how does it help? So these stories, when someone reads it, it invokes a lot of thoughts. It defines and sometimes it refines our goals as well. Few of them would come back to us. Maybe the percentage could be as less as 10%, 5%, but still we are reaching to the 100%, right? So few of them would come back with their ideas, they share their goals, they share their thoughts, and some of these ideas would actually come out as a good prototype or a good design. Some of them would go extent of filing a patent, some of them go extent of starting their own startup. In the last 10 years, we could able to witness a good number of prototypes and designs. More than 15 patents filed. Some of them we could able to take it to the commercial level, and some of the startups, more than 10 startups incubated from our incubation center. Above all, large number of students are coming back with defined and refined goals for their career planning and career progression. And some of them are able to use this whole process for grabbing good internship opportunities, and many of them are really fulfilling their career objectives while they are in the campus itself. As far as the second mechanism is concerned, the push mechanism is concerned, we could able to introduce design thinking course as part of the curriculum itself. Today we have developed more than 40 plus trained faculty mentor network in our campus, and these students are ensured that they traverse through a very systematic design thinking phases. As a result of this whole effort, today we are confident that we could able to generate a sizable number of prototypes and designs, more than 100 plus articles, student articles, which actually kind of impacted their research quotient, which has impacted their documentation skills, which has impacted their whole problem understanding and how do we attack a particular issue in the society as such. Ultimately, the goal of the center is to inspire every student who is joining us and take some meaningful decisions in their life, both from a career point of view and from a personal point of view. Thank you for your understanding. Let us hear some stories of this center.
Namaste, I am Mahesh Bharatala. I was the alumni at Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering, Visakhapatnam. So I am the founder and CEO at Marchino India Private Limited, where we are working in agri-tech domain to bring the sustainability in natural farming. We have invented a completely automated, fully customized natural manure making machinery, so which is going to sweep the weeds of 118 million farmers of India.
Hi, this is Ratan Rohit. I graduated from Gayatri Vidya Parishad and then I co-founded Shamin Labs, and I'm currently working as data scientist at Shamin Labs, and I accelerate AI models development.
Hello, I'm Gyansai. I graduated from Gayatri Vidya Parishad and co-founder of Shamin Labs. I'm a product developer and I take care of both software and hardware integrations.
Hi, this is Pradeep. I'm a Gayatri Vidya Parishad alumni. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Shamin Labs. We are building a next generation connected car solution to accelerate autonomous driving and smart cities development in India.
Hi, so I'm Sai Ashok, an alumni of Gayatri Vidya Parishad 2014 to 2018 batch and an innovator at Center of Innovation. So please watch my innovation story.
Hi everyone, this is Krishna Kiran, founder and CEO of Absor. I'm a 2004 graduate from Gayatri. Absor is a product intelligence platform that provides rich insights as well as very good product experiences so that app developers can retain their end users. We started Absor around 2015. When we were contemplating on this idea to build Absor, all we needed was a very good incubation space as well as good engineers. Luckily, we could get both from Gayatri, where we started our journey, and we built our MVP here itself. And the engineers whom we hired in 2015 from Gayatri are still the core engineers who built the tech product. Right now, we could build a very strong product that could attract some of the very big brands in India, like Dream11, the likes of Dream11, TVS, ICICI, and many more, where we provide insights across apps that have millions of users daily, and then billions of data points that we churn on a day-to-day basis.
This is Atreya. I am a 2015 pass out from Gayatri Vidya Parishad, Computer Science Engineering.
Hello all, I am Sunil. I have graduated from IT department in the year 2016. I have been associated with Absor as an intern since its inception in 2015 and then moved in as a full-time employee.
Hello all, I am Raviteja. I did my undergrad from GVP College of Engineering in Computer Science between 2014 to 18. I have been associated with Absor since 2017. I have joined Absor as a software engineer in December 2019, and it's been amazing to work with Absor so far. As my colleague Sunil has mentioned, at Absor we have built a platform that handled a scale of 50,000 requests per second. We have reached 100 million plus users, and 200 million plus messages have been sent so far from our platform.
Hi everyone, this is Hemant from Kino. We are a startup who are into the space of digitalizing the outdoor advertising spaces. It all started when we were in the college as a college project, but the response which we have seen from our product really made us to think about starting a company. And the support which we have seen at our college GVP really triggered us to really get incubated our company there. And later, we have increased our wings.
Hi, this is Ashwini. With the uses of edge-cutting technology, we came up with an integrated solution of hardware and software. Our product is a smart LED screen which can be operated by a mobile application.
We believe the real asset of a startup is the vision and the team which believes it. Here are our mentors with a strong domain background and ever energetic executing team. As mentioned earlier, we started our steps with the incubation from GVP and then got the mentorship from Asia's largest incubator, Deshpande Startups Hubli. As we agreed that we have seen couple of ups and downs, but we have got a fantastic support from various organizations which have boosted our confidence. As you people can see, the product has a number of applications. We have successfully installed our product from a general plastic product store to a full-fledged industries. Here are our few installations. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Ashok Kumar from Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering, Visakhapatnam. I have developed a low-cost ventilator which will be self-used by the patient. It has three main features: volume control, breath per minute control, and emergency switch. This is the volume control knob which has 7 levels of volume control. It can be customizable according to the age group, child to middle age to old age. This is the breath per minute control knob. According to individual constraints, number of breaths can be set up in tune to heart beating rate. and this switch is for emergency button. This can be pressed by the patient in case of any technical error or in any emergency needed.
My name is Naveen and I am an indie game developer. I have been in this industry for 5 years now and I have shipped 5 mobile titles. Currently I am working on a game called World Love Story and I am targeting to release this game by February 14th. And coming to my studies, I am an alumni of GVP. GVP helped me in starting days of my career by providing interns and working space. It really helped me manage other important aspects of my work and I will always be grateful to GVP for their support.
I am Gautam Murhar Rao, student of Gayatri Vidya Parishad and member of Institute Innovation Council. I am an associate of Khadga Entertainment, which is a gaming startup incubated in Center for Innovation, GVP. I am going to present few games built by Khadga Entertainment.
I am Dr. J.V.S. Murthy, Professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering, Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering, Autonomous. It has been my endeavor to guide undergraduate students through projects eco-friendly in nature, having national importance. In this process, we developed 3 technologies resulting in products, namely 1, mosquito repellent diffuser, which is based on essential oils which were extracted in our own laboratory. 2, mesophase pitch from coal tar, suitable for the production of high modulus carbon fibers, which are being imported presently and have strategic importance in the applications of aerospace. 3, azadirachtin, and an eco-friendly biopesticide from neem seed kernels using water as solvent. This technology was transferred to Srinidhi Biotech Private Limited. We filed patents for all these in 2015, 17 and 19.
Hello everyone, I am your Tom. I'm gonna show you my gaming team.
Hey everyone, I am Sudeep, pursuing my third year BTech from Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering in Computer Science specialization. In Center for Innovation and Incubation, we build ideas that we believe in. An amazing opportunity to ideate and create a prototype on anything is the domain of gaming. We have developed a maze game on our very first insight in the gaming era. This is a 3D FPP game that is a 3D first-person perspective game in which camera itself acts as the player's eyes. The main element here is that the game is a multiplayer game in which fellow players compete each other in a lobby. The game is all about collecting coins in a maze. In Center for Innovation and Incubation, we collaborate, work together and develop things that are innovative. Thank you.
Greetings to one and all. I am Snigdha Kanchana, an aspiring BTech third year CSE student at Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering. We, through Center for Innovation and Incubation, build games that are innovative, technologically advanced and unique. And our college has been very supportive to make sure that we set our creative caps on and build creative games. This is a maze game where a player moves through complex passages and branches, and we have made all of this using Unity, and the game may contain bridges, waterfalls, fountains and many more. We are yet to make a multiplayer game, and the end result is a game which can be played on Windows PC.
Greetings everyone, I am Chaitanya, currently pursuing BTech third year in Gayatri Vidya Parishad College of Engineering. Center for Innovation and Incubation always aims for the applications that help fuel innovation and encourages the gaming industry. In our college, we are encouraged to make games that are brand new, out of the box and which are unique. This game is related to Ramayana and Ram's era. Various characters from Ramayana have been depicted in this game.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Pawan from IT department second year. I design and develop applications for mobile, web and desktop using modern practices. In school days, I'm interested in computers, so I've learned coding from internet. Also, while I'm studying 10th standard, I have built Pawan Messenger. It is an Android chat application like WhatsApp. Once it had 30k users. Also, I have built Pimento Box. It is an alternative to Play Store. Also, I have built My Children Bus. It is an Android and web-based application for tracking school buses, and it shows live location of school buses to parents. Its advantage is it works without complex GPS systems. All these projects were featured in many local and national newspapers. Currently, I am working on Drop Sender. It is an offline file transfer application available for mobile, web and desktop. Already, the mobile version is available in Play Store. Also, I am lead developer for startups like Yummy.Days and ZeroBill, a digital receipts app, and Capta.
Hello everyone,
We are aware about the traffic congestion in India, and sometimes ambulances could not reach the destination in time and could cost lives. We had a vision to provide help in case of emergencies. So, we created a model that can be remotely controlled and can deliver a large amount of payload, which means transport of equipment from one place to other with no human interaction becomes much easier. As it is an aerial vehicle, it does not matter what terrain you are located in or how much congested the streets are. It is fast enough to reach out to any area when compared to other vehicles. The prototype you are currently watching is at its early stages. Currently, we are in the process of creating a fully automated version of this product, which include automatic object detection and collision avoidance algorithms that make the model one of its kind. This is Ambulance on Fly. Thank you.
ProGyro, where the real revolution begins. What about a device helping you in your engineering drawing works, side mapping, wall paintings, outline 3D scanning, inspection checks, CMM in industries and much more? And all features implanted on your hand to make it handy too. Introducing Mechanical Hand Exoskeleton Drafter, a semi-automatic device which helps you in a various number of operations and does all the necessary work. Giving the workload to the new optimized series of cosine algorithm and then sampling the data through rotary encoders for your accuracy and precision. It also does post-processing and error analysis for further optimization. And wait, it has an ultrasonic sensor too for further applications. Modeled, keeping in view of the level of customer satisfaction, and is 3D printed for ease of flexibility. Check out the prototype of the drafter. It has 2 extendable arms which provide you to scale up the limits. It gives result in a fraction of seconds and you can carry the display on your palm itself. Meet our team. This is just a glimpse, and a lot is yet to come.
Hi everyone, my name is Mojesh. I graduated from JVP in the year 2017. I started my entrepreneurial journey in 2015, and JVP Incubation Cell helped me a lot in terms of learning the ABCs of business without spending a penny on marketing or office. My startup was into branding and marketing. We do brand strategy design, brand identity creation, media buying and planning for small startups and also for big corporate companies. In 2019, we started our branch office in Singapore to have global exposure for all our services. Currently, we are doing good in terms of business, and I'm working on my second startup, which is into electric mobility solutions. We hope we'll contribute our part in India's vision of becoming carbon emission-free country by 2030. My advice for people who want to choose entrepreneurship as a career is to spend as much as time with people who are in business for more than 5 years, get mentored by them, and also execute your idea in a very small scale without burning your hands. I think JVP Incubation Center is the right place for you to start. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Hi, myself Adira, graduated from Gayatri Vidya Parshad. Myself and my team developed I-Square Bike.
This is Avinash. I have graduated in JVP College of Engineering during 2012-2016 batch. During graduation, we have developed an I-Square Bike project, and we have achieved patent rights as well. And thanks Ravi Sarepalli and the faculty for the guidance. Thank you.
This is Innovation Geeks of EC4 with the device Overspeeding Tracker, which is the systematic exposition for the problem road accidents due to overspeeding. overspeed concern is to decrease the fatality rate. With this exposition, our aim is to let the driver significantly off its limits while on road. Hence, we devised a theory to maneuver the speed limits according to the location. This is the device we designed. And this part is the execution. The Hall effect sensor senses the magnetic field when a magnet is around. The data thus obtained by the sensor is processed through, and it provides the speed that we are traveling in. And on setting up a threshold limit, the indication turns on when the speed is above the threshold, and it turns off when the speed is below the threshold limit. This is the field work where we set up two locations, with one speed limit being 40 and the other being 60. We have also tested the device on road, where we set up a speed limit of 40 for this location, and on reaching the location the device indicates.